Number 13. Hello and welcome to Fresh Fire Chat. Thank you so much for joining us over these last few weeks where we've been going back to Fresh Passion, the award-winning book, Fresh Passion, Get a Brand or Die Generic. And this week we want to focus on interviewing techniques and really how do you land that next big job interview. And many of you are interviewing because you're unemployed or you're underemployed, and that it makes no sense to really land the interview but not be able to win it. And today is about how do you win that interview? How do you take it to the next level? How do you convince the person who's doing the interviewing that your brand is worth investing in? And that's where a lot of people fail, is they can't make the case. And in the interview, it's really about a story of, I'm a hard worker, I've been doing this for 20 years, and it's not speaking to the pain of the company. What are the needs, the wants, and the desire of the company, and how can your brand really solve that problem? You have to find out, how are you connected to the top and the bottom line? How can you help this company grow? How can you solve their problems? So let me go over a few interviewing techniques with you. It's especially in a tough job market where competition is very, very fierce. I was at a job once over the last month or so where there was 140 applicants for one role, and that's not uncommon. So how do you get yourself, one, to land the job, but more importantly, how do you really nail that interview? And in order to separate yourself in the interview, here are a few tips. Be quick. Respond to the job posting as soon as it's posted. It's about having the job searches saved, that they come to your email every day versus going out there looking for them. You want to use technology and automation to your advantage, because typically the interviewer are looking at those people who are really applying first and saying, is this my best candidate? So if you're the best candidate, everyone else becomes a reference to what you are. They look at you, you came in first, and now they have a benchmark. And because you're such a great person, you know that you're going to set the bar really, really high. So really be explicit. Tell the employer exactly how you meet the criteria of the job. You know what they're looking for in the job. Your resume needs to speak to solving those issues. Your interviewing answers needs to speak to how do you solve those problems. So be explicitly clear. This is not a time to fill in how wonderful you are in making cookies when they're looking for an engineer. So explicitly tell them, what am I looking for? Be brief. Hiring managers are flooded with responses. So keep your initial application short and to the point. Again, really relating your experience to the pain that they're going through. Be creative. Don't be afraid to let your personality shine out, because really the other piece that employees are looking for is, are you a fit for the culture of that organization? Will you fit in with the team that is already in place? Nobody wants somebody to come in who's not a fit, because it's not going to be comfortable for you. It's not going to be comfortable for the people who are there. Not saying that you have to be a clone, but they want to know, do you have some of the basic requirements of the culture there? So understand, one, is it a culture that you want to work in, so that you can make that a part of your interview answers, that you like the culture, it's a fit for you, and this is what you can bring to the table. Again, be creative. You know, with 1,000 resumes coming across and everybody uses the same color paper, everybody uses the same font, why not do a video resume? Why not refer them to your YouTube channel where you're really exemplifying how you are solving a problem? So if company A says, we're looking for a salesperson who's able to give us double-digit growth, why don't you come up with your 5-step process on how you're able to help a company to deliver 5-digit growth or a double-digit growth, and record that process. How engaging is that for 1 to 2 minutes, walking them step by step? These are the problems that you're able to solve. It really helps you to stand out. Being creative with a portfolio. Here are the problems that I've worked on. Here are the situations that I've dealt with. And oh, Mr. Employer, here are the solutions that I was able to bring to the table. Because your past behavior is the best predictor of what you're going to do in the future. So you want to show them what problems you've been able to solve in the past. Be persistent, but don't be a nag, but follow up. Let them know that you're interested in the role. And is there anything that you could have answered? Is there any other materials that they need from you? But be persistent to let them know that you're looking for the role, you believe that you're a great fit, and you want to remind them that you're a great fit. So once you get the interview, you need to make sure you do well in it. So be prepared, do your homework. I can't tell you the number of people who come to interviews who don't even know the stock price of the company they're interviewing with. They don't even know who the CEO is. They don't know that they have a new CEO. They don't know that they're doing business in China. They don't know that they filed for reorganization. So this is about understanding the company that you're going to work with by being prepared. What are their pains? What are they going through? What are they looking for? What's happening with their stock prices? That's about being prepared. Be inquisitive. When you get the opportunity to ask questions in the interview, have some questions prepared that are robust enough to show that you really understand this company. And it's not about, what holidays do you have, or, when was the company founded? That's just a waste of time. You want to have broad questions that cover the spectrum. Is it about their finances? Is it about their safety record? Is it about their growth plan in China? To really show the breadth of what you understand about the company, and use that opening when you're posed with the question, do you have any questions, to really bring that to the forefront. Be confident. Go in with a firm handshake and direct eye contact, and confident that you have come to provide solutions to what they're looking for. It's about being appreciative. When you leave that interview, have the thank you note already in your bag and drop it in the post on your way home. That shows that you appreciate their time and the confidence that you believe that you are the right person for this job, and this is the kind of behavior, this appreciative behavior, that they can expect when they bring you on board. So there were some very quick tips on really landing that next interview, but also winning it. You should not be going to an interview trying to convince them that you're the right person for the job, because you know you're the right person for the job. This is about letting them know the value of your brand, so when it comes time for salary negotiation, you're not started from the bottom. So look at those jobs, look at how you can provide solutions, go in with confidence, and let's see what you can come out with. So until next time, go ahead, practice on some questions, drop me a line, go to myfreshbrand.com. Let me know if you have some burning questions that you need answers to, or something you might stumble within an interview. And oh, by the way, if you understand think about the problem that you've solved, the actions that you've taken, and the results that have come from those, that really gets you through the behavior-based interviews that are so common today. So until next time, keep the fire burning, ignite that fire inside, and watch the professional, economic, and personal success begin to erupt. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a great rest of the day.